Hi everybody, today I am going to I'm not sure what I'm going to do for an eye look, but I know that I'm going to really focus on skin for you today. Somebody had asked about contouring and I thought that I would kind of explore contouring with you and then just end up kind of doing a full makeup look. So I'm kind of digging this palette today. This is a Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions and and I'm kind of really into this palette today. I don't know, I'm liking the colors. So we'll see what happens with the eyes. I'm either gonna do something like that or I'm gonna go natural. I'm not sure yet, but let's focus on contour. So I already washed my face. I'm just gonna put some moisturizer on. I am using Kylie Skin moisturizer. I think it sits so well under makeup. And then of course I'm gonna go in with Hourglass Veil Mineral primer. Yeah, the sample size that my cousin got me is starting to run low. Luckily I'm not wearing much makeup these days, but I'll definitely have to invest in some more at some point. So I'm gonna go in with Soap Brows, and I haven't used this in a while. All right, so I'm just gonna comb through just a bit with some Soap Brow, and this will just help shape the brows. And then I will use another like clean spoolie just to kind of comb those brows up. Okay, I think that's good. Now I'm gonna go in with some boybrow. This is in the color Black. And I'm gonna just really lightly apply a coat of this over my brows. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna go back in with a spoolie and kind of just comb the brows back up and also comb the boy brow through. I'm gonna go in with the eyebrow pen from Glossier, the browflick, and I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. And I will actually, I'm gonna zoom you in again so you guys can see this, but I'm just gonna do some very light flicks. Just to kind of fill in any spots. All right, other eye. They look wild right now. So now that I've kind of filled in the bottom a bit, I'm gonna comb these down because I don't want them to look this thick. Just like that. So now let's work on some contour. So it really depends on the day. Sometimes I do a liquid contour, sometimes I do a powder contour, sometimes I do both. I will start with a liquid contour, cream contour, and I will use this palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. This is in light. I'm gonna take this bobbibrown concealer blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with the color the middle, I'm sorry, it's called Light Sculpt right here. And this is one of those tones that's gonna give you like that shadow instead of, it doesn't look like too warm brown, it's a cool brown, so it will give you like a nice shadow. So I usually look at my face straight on and I kind of see like where I want my face to kind of be carved out, and I'm looking at it and I'm kind of seeing like right here would be a good spot. So I am going to take my brush and I'm looking at my face straight on. And I'm just gonna start a line right there. And I'm not gonna bring it down very far. You do not wanna bring your contour down far. I don't want any of this contour product going below this line that I made. I wanna keep it up. As for the rest of my face, my forehead and my jaw, I don't have to be so specific about it because I'm just doing it just to make it seem like I'm trying to make my forehead seem a little bit smaller. So what I do is I start actually all the way right here and I actually kind of connect and I draw it underneath. And I'll do the same thing over here. And I draw it right along the jawbone. I do bring my chin one up a little bit. I want this to really not, I want it to move it down. I don't really want to move it up. Like maybe a little bit over the jawline, but not too much. So what I like to do is I like to take kind of a dense brush. So I'm taking the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I like this because it's very compact. So here's this contour. What I do is I just blend it up. I'll do like circle motions, but again, I'm not going beneath this line. A little bit more, just to really carve this out. Using it with a little bit more of a concise contour brush. This is actually a concealer brush from Sephora, number 57. And I'm doing this because I went in with a darker color and I want to keep this really just right here. So I'm going to go back in with that same light brown that I use, like that shadow brown from the Anastasia palette. And I'm just going to, I just kind of draw some lines like this. And I do up my nose like that. And then what I actually do is I take it from right here. And I bring it in actually pretty, kind of a lot, because I like this to be very skinny. And I'm gonna bring it down this way. I actually like to contour my lips too, and I do this by taking the brush and taking that same color, and I actually put it right along the lip line like that. And I actually will do this on the top as well. And so what I'm gonna do is I'll take that same brown color and I'll do this. And I will also put it right in here. And then I actually like to use my fingers to blend this out. Just like that. Let's move on from contour. I've been using my self tanner, so I feel a little bit more like I feel a little bit better about using this color. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 104 Golden Beige. I use a Loving Tan Official. It's a foam and I use a mitt with it and I really like it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a Real Techniques setting brush, and I like this brush because it's kind of concise, and I'm just gonna put the product in my hand and rub the brush around in it, and then I will go in and start applying this product with this brush. And I'm actually going to kind of avoid the contour. I'm gonna go around it, just kind of help chisel it out a bit more. And that's why I like to do a cream contour first, because I love being able to kind of go in and clean up those spots. Every single freaking time. Luke!
Oh, not as old.
And on my eye. I noticed that my eyes, which, I don't know, this like never, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe I just didn't notice it before, but I feel like my eyes are really kind of showing a lot of veins. Now I'm gonna go in with my stretch concealer from Glossier in the color G9. And I'm actually gonna use this color under my eyes, but I'm also gonna use it to reverse contour my nose. So I actually just take my finger and I put it right on in this area. And then I actually take a really little bit with my finger and I put it right like that. See that in the middle? And right up like that. I'll put a little here just to brighten this area. And I actually might use a little bit to carve out my cheekbones here. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with the same Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna use this to blend this in. Take a little bit of this Shape Tape, and I'm actually gonna put it right here in this corner, and I'm gonna really just blend it in right in this area. And this is just to keep this area super bright. Love that. I'm gonna go in with bareminerals Invisible Bronze, and I'm going to take this brush. I love this shade to light. It's a Kat Von D brush, and I love it because it has this angled brush and then a fluffy side, but this angle brush is so good for contouring or helping you contour. So I just put some product on, tap off any excess, and I just tap like this, kind of blend in. I like moving around in circles, but also blend just a little bit like that. I go in with a little bit more and tap, 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 tap. And then I go in and I blend up here with like in circles. And I just go ahead and put some right on my jaw as well. This is a setting brush from bareminerals, and I will take some of this and put it on there and use it to kind of lightly touch up the nose contour. And I'm going to use a bobbibrown blush in Desert Pink. Oh, I'm just opening it. It looks like this. I'm actually going to use the fluffier side of the Kat Von D brush, and I just kind of dip the brush in, tap off, smile, and I don't bring this low. I keep this also very high up, and I blend it into the contour. I even put some on my forehead. So it makes me feel like I look a little sunned. I put some on my chin. And I put some right across my nose. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighter, and I'm gonna use this color from the Malibu Loreal palette, Afternoon Rosé. This is super pretty and very light. When I do this, I kind of think about like where I would naturally get some light hitting my face, which would be like right here. So I hold the brush up because I don't want it to be low, and I just kind of do that. And then I put some right here. I'm going to start with the Huda Beauty palette and in Mauve Obsession. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this middle color, this middle brown color. I will just take this brush right here. This is a Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow brush. I'm just gonna start really lightly with this, and I'm going to put it all over my eye. Now I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with this pink color right here. You can see that one. And I'm just gonna go with the same brush and kind of see what happens. I'm curious, but I'm gonna keep this more in my crease. Like right out here. I really want a mimosa right now. This one right here, there you go. And I'm gonna take this dark red color and I'm gonna try just packing a bit of this on right out here. I'm gonna blend this out. I don't know what this brush is, by the way. I'll go in with this fluffy brush and kind of soften that up as well. I'm gonna start with this darker sparkle and I'm just gonna go in with my hand. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with this lighter pink right here in the middle with my hand. Which is actually, oh, it's kind of like coppery. And then I'm gonna finish up with the lightest color right here. Just kind of put this in. This is really pretty. And I'm like tempted to put them below my eye too. Like I kind of am, I'm gonna do it. Start with the brown color that I used originally, and I'm just gonna use that compact brush that I have. And I'm gonna start with that. Oh, this totally has that like red color kind of stuck on it, so. I'll just try and mix the brown. I'm gonna bring it kind of low too. I'm gonna go in with the darker red just on the bottom, like right there. I'm gonna go in with that sparkly, the darker pink that I did on the top of this eye. I'm just gonna add that right over. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a brown Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner in Espresso, and I'm gonna go in on my waterline. And then I'm gonna actually put some up in here on my top line. I'm just curling my lashes, and then I'm gonna throw on some of this Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I just like a British accent, I don't know why. Velvet Noir. I'm pulling the lashes like out that way. I actually think I do want to add a little bit more blush. I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush and dip it into that bobbibrown blush that I use. I'm gonna use this pink liner from illamasqua. I'm gonna line my lips with it. This is called Spanked from Fentybeauty. It's one of the lipsticks. And this is the bareminerals Too Legit. And this is the final look. It's very pink. Okay, some makeup spray. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will have all the products listed. If you have any ideas or anything you want to see, please let me know. And I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for watching. Bye.